Ray, congratulations on 1 year on the YouTube, and congratulations to all the success you've had on your channel. It's been awesome watching your collection evolve and watching you with all your PSA set registries, the 300 greatest cards of the 20th century, your Mike Schmidt set, and also the Sluggers set that you've been working on. So just love watching all your videos, love your binder videos with all the award winners and MVPs and that kind of thing. So, the first part of the contest, what was a sporting event, most memorable sporting event that I personally have been to, or whoever's making the video response? And for me, it was a 2012 World Series Game 2. That game, Madison Bumgarner started, got the win, Giants won. And what was awesome about the game, my favorite moment in the game, is when Prince Fielder got gunned out at the plate. That was awesome. And part number 2 is, what is my most favorite baseball card in my collection? And for me, I'm going to do my 59 set as a whole. And the reason why I'm going to do my 59 set as a whole is because this is a set that was started by my dad in 1959. He collected cards in 59. He never completed the set, and when he passed away, I inherited all his cards. He had about 300 of the 572 cards in the set. So it took me probably about 6 months, and I finished the set. But here are some of the key cards in the set that I decided not to put in the binder, in the shinda, but not so much shinder for the 59 cards. Then I'll show you guys the set as well. So I just loved, the day that I finished this set was really exciting, and it was a project that I had been kind of thinking about doing for years and years and years. And when I finally inherited all my dad's cards, I said, all right, I'm going to work on this. And then I just got completely obsessed with it, and I actually ended up completing it. Well, I inherited the set in February and completed it by the end of October of the same year. So my intention was to complete it by the time I was 50, but obviously I did it a lot sooner. I'm 44 now, and I finished this set about 1.5 years ago, I guess. And so the cards that you see with this like paper are the ones that are on the table. But I wanted to put all the ones on, I just wanted to show the entire set. Figured a lot of you collectors that are people that are subscribed to me that are newer and haven't seen my 59 set would enjoy it. I know a lot of people will say, like, well, why was the Willie Mays in the binder? Well, I got 2 copies of that card. One's like really beat up, and the other one's in my PC, so that's why it's not out on the table. But anyways, so I put up my more beat up copy in the binder. But just love this set. It's great putting together a 59 set or any vintage set, because you really get to learn about all the players from that era. You learn about, if some of their cards are a little bit more valuable than a common card, then you when you find out why, you're like, okay, that's pretty cool. So there's a story for every player, especially in the good old days. Man, just love all the colors in this set. Love the design. One of my favorite sets of all time. I'd say this one, and then as a kid growing up, the 83 set would be my favorite set that I collected as a kid. That was the first year I really got into card collecting. So I'm almost done with this, guys, but I just wanted to show it to you. I know Ray's really into the vintage cards too, so he'll appreciate this. And here are all the high numbers here. Notice the stock on the back is a brighter stock. And then all the all-star cards. And that rounds it out. So that's my favorite card in my collection, but I'm going to compile it as one card. I got so many damn cards, I just couldn't choose one. So there we go with that. All right, guys, and again, with my favorite non-baseball card sports memorabilia item. You guys might not understand this, but I'll try to explain it. It's Going to be my 1983 Fisher Excalibur mountain bike. And this bike uh, right here, if you guys are ever familiar with, the sport of mountain bike riding, this was built by a guy named Gary Fisher, and the sport of mountain bike riding started in Marin County, California, and my dad was part of the original mountain bikers, and he used to ride with this guy named Gary Fisher, who now owns a company that makes bikes, and this is like one of the older bikes that was manufactured by Gary Fisher. Let's see if I can get the emblem there. See it on the... it's not showing up. Oh, there we go. You can kind of see it right there, Fisher. That's on the headstock there. A lot of the parts, since I inherited this bike from my dad, I broke like the seat. I broke the seat off. The handlebars broke on me in the middle of a bike ride. And then I've had to invest like $500 just to keep this bike running in the last 5 years. But I do ride it quite a bit. You saw me riding it with Mikey the other day. But I just love this bike. And to me, it's not only a bike that I ride for recreational purposes, but it's also a piece of sporting history, because this is where the mountain bike community started. This is what used to be like a top of the line mountain bike here. And all the new ones have suspension and disc brakes and all that stuff. But believe it or not, this is what people were riding in the dirt. My dad, man, he had some great stories. Mountain biking. I mean, just some unbelievable stories. And the sport has definitely evolved, but this is where it started. This is actually probably worth more now than when my dad bought it, just because of the history of this bike. And in 1983, he paid $1,000 for this thing. But anyways, I just wanted to show that off. I know it's something maybe a little bit on the off-topic side, but just wanted to show it off for you guys. And hopefully you can appreciate the awesomeness and the history that is this mountain bike. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Happy collecting. And Ray, congratulations once again on 1 year on YouTube. And I look forward to tens of more years, because why would this community go anywhere, right, guys? All right. Happy collecting, guys.